just a fold realm.
Scarlet Waters! Run! Watch out! Darn it. The Scarlet Waters are making this place even more unstable. See that? Worth a shot? Might be a way out.
Let's go. Britannia. Long time no see.
Oh no, not again. No! The path is flooded. Look, a path. Not enough yet. Let's find more. Up here! Just knock down the pillar. Don't forget, knights don't fear the Scarlet Waters. Nice! Now we can get to cross. I sense danger. Seems like that's where we're headed.
Once we go in, there's no turning back. We need to be prepared.
This place was fine before. Is this a car? It's too small.
It's a baby carriage.
Ah, a baby. I'm so sorry for everything that's happened to you.
Let's go.
Get over here.
Gwendolyn, did you come here just to get upset? With me?
Damn it! Mordred!
That's up to you. Just here to read, are you?
I have more pressing matters. You should have stayed out of my way.
Like I said before, I've no interest in your throne.
So, you're after the night for something else?
That's right. You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Don't trust her! She's a psycho!
Silence! Idiot!
A cheap trick! You're weaker than before. Swinging your sword like that, does that count as fighting? What's this? Can't win on your own, so you call for backup. Too slow. This is all you've got. Bow to me. Half-baked trick. Very well. This is your own doing, pest. You're a right pain, aren't you? You'll soon pay the price. You're nothing! What a beautiful sight. A perfect picture of failure. Kneel. Feel the true power of Pendragon. Feel the despair. This is proof of my inevitable victory. Possible. You were just lucky. How dare you? You'll regret that. You're nothing but a bug, while I'm destined to have it.
I may be a mere bug, but who the hell do you think you are?
Watch your mouth.
Face it, you're just a discarded pawn in this game.
Damn you! I'm Pendragon.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
My wish can be fulfilled.
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me.
Tides of Annihilation is an upcoming single-player fantasy action-adventure game developed and published by Eclipse Glow Games. Built in Unreal Engine 5 and currently planned for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, with no final release date announced as of 3rd of April 2026. Which makes it one of those high-profile action titles that is clearly moving forward in public, but is still being positioned as a coming soon project rather than a locked calendar release. Set in a devastated modern London after a violent invasion from another realm has torn reality apart, the game follows Gwendolyn, described as the city's last surviving human, as she fights through a fractured version of the capital, where familiar landmarks have been twisted into something mythic, hostile, and deeply uncanny, while also travelling into the otherworldly spaces connected to Avalon and the Arthurian mythos. The premise mixes urban apocalypse, dark fantasy, and heroic legend in a way that makes the setting both feel much stranger than a simple post-apocalyptic city. Because London is not just ruined here, it is spiritually and physically rewritten, with gigantic, night-like beings roaming it, entire zones folded into mirror dimensions, an ancient chivalric power erupting into a recognisably modern world. Gwendolyn's central goal is to save her sister, restore the world, and uncover the truth behind the catastrophe, with the Holy Grail serving as a major narrative anchor rather than just a background legend, which immediately frames the story as both personal and mythic at the same time. The game's defining mechanic is its night summoning combat system, often described by the developers as the dual frontline battle system, where Gwendolyn can call upon spectral versions of legendary knights, inspired by Arthurian lore, and weave their abilities directly into combat, effectively creating a style of single-player action that behaves almost like an aggressive, highly choreographed form of Mythic, co-op within one character. Rather than being passive summons, these knights appear to be deeply integrated into the combat loop, with different roles, different abilities, and customization options that let players build their own preferred order of knights, shifting tactics according to enemy type, battle rhythm, and player preference. Current official descriptions point to more than 10 legendary knights in the broader system, while earlier gameplay explanations also highlighted the ability to keep 2 active knight sets ready and switch between them even mid-combo, suggesting a combat structure built around rapid adaptation, chain attacks, and stylish offensive pressure, rather than slower, purely reactive play. One of the standout named knights shown so far is Sir Lamorak, who is featured prominently in footage and promotional breakdowns, and his presence has helped clarify that the game is not simply using Arthurian imagery as decoration, but is actively reinterpreting lesser used parts of the legend, alongside more familiar mythic concepts. Combat itself looks fast, flashy, and cinematic, but not mindless. The footage shown to date points to a system built around movement, timing, combination attacks, aerial pressure, and context-specific ability use, with the summoned knights acting as extensions of Gwendolyn's toolkit, rather than separate characters who interrupt the pace. A major gameplay reveal focused on a boss battle against the witch Tirono, a reality-bending foe who manipulates clones, mirror spaces, and dimensional barriers, and that sequence gave the clearest look yet at how Tides of Annihilation wants to distinguish itself from other action games. Instead of only raising spectacle through bigger enemies and louder effects, it tries to make battles feel structurally strange, using folded realms, split-space combat, and moments where Gwendolyn and a summoned knight can effectively fight across divided layers of reality at once. That boss encounter also suggested that some later fights may function almost like action puzzle duels, where understanding the dimensional rules of the battlefield matters as much as raw offense. Another major pillar of the game is scale, especially in how it handles colossal knights that roam Greater London. These are not presented as distant background monuments or one-off cinematic bosses, but as explorable, climbable, story-relevant entities that players can battle on their exterior, enter like living dungeons, and uncover lore within, which gives the game an unusual structural blend of character action combat, giant set-piece traversal, and environmental storytelling. That design choice is a big part of why the game has attracted so much attention. It is not just promising a stylish action system, but also a world format where boss design, traversal, level design, and mythic symbolism appear to overlap. In tone, Tides of Annihilation leans heavily into the contrast between beauty and collapse. Its ruined London is not portrayed as merely dusty or militarized. It is eerie, distorted, and almost dreamlike, with architecture warped by supernatural force, reality bleeding into legend, and a visual identity that seems intent on making every area feel like the aftermath of a myth bursting through modern civilization. The game is also clearly story-rich by design, with Gwendolyn positioned as an emotional focal point rather than a blank action avatar, and recent publicity has continued to emphasize family, grief, duty, and restoration as central themes beneath the spectacle. As of April 3rd, 2026, the latest meaningful updates are that the game still does not have a confirmed release date. Its platform presence remains active across PlayStation, Steam, and Xbox channels,